Just keep.
And go take the pictures.
I have a YouTube channel,
Okay.
so I kind of, clue them into where I'm around and where I'm adventuring to, and yeah. Wow, that's incredible, man. Brick by brick. Look at that.
Actually, I have one that is really, really, really detailed. Do you know where Segovia is?
I do not.
It's in Spain.
Huh?
It's a really nice town. I've never been there, but it really looks cool for the 3D model.
Yeah.
So I'd like to go there someday.
Now, there's so many beautiful places out there. Segovia. Wow. You can already see how much it's buffering more.
Yeah, this is super detailed, and also the amount of data is larger.
It takes a little bit longer to load.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, the little cars, no way. Wow, that is incredible.
That is the cathedral of the town, and something else. Where is it? This aqueduct is from. Actually, I need to Google it up to see from when it is, either from the Roman times or from the Arab conquest.
Wow.
So it's almost like being there.
It is almost like being there. Like if you could just make yourself a little virtual reality avatar and then just jump up in there.
Yeah. There was also one spot that I forgot where it is exactly. Somewhere around these hills where you can see some cool graffiti.
You can actually see the graffiti on the wall.
Yeah, exactly. It's like almost game engine quality.
You gotta show us. You gotta
I don't remember where it is.
wow, it's. Can you imagine being the guy who did that graffiti and be like, yeah, there it is, right there on the map.
It's one of them, but there were others.
Wow, you really left his mark. That really is video game quality, huh? Look at that. It's incredible.
I don't know what this represents, but
I see the rubble on the ground. Jeez. The quality of that is incredible.
yeah, this goes all the way down to 2 centimeters, I think.
To 2 centimeters?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Or like 1 inch or something like that.
I'm familiar with metric. I had to learn it. It just makes more sense. It's like, why am I going to remember 186,500 something for the speed of light when I can just say it's 300,000 kilometers per second? You know what I mean? It's come on. It's so much simpler. Try to be a well-rounded American. You know?
Sorry?
I try to be a well-rounded American. I definitely don't feel like the stereotypical Americans that are often affiliated with social media.
I mean, in this community, I wouldn't be surprised if people are well acquainted with the metric system.
Right, I know. That's what I was thinking too. You know.
I don't know much about the imperial. I can inches, 2.5, something like that.
It's something like that. It's
1 foot 30 something centimeters.
I know 1 centimeter is about like that, and 1 inch is a bit like that. That's how I go about it. I'm like, was it 5 centimeters? I can't remember now. When I plug it in the calculator, it doesn't matter. As long as I stick to the one metric. That's really good stuff. Yeah, we could even see the size of the pixel, huh? If we look in really closely. There it is. There it is, about like there.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to tell the exact resolution of the images because there are multiple images blended together there.
That's right.
So you don't see the pixel footprint.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if I go to the 2D products.
So there's our pixels.
Pixel. And where is the?
This is my second as a staff.
We can measure. Yep. That's about 2 centimeters.
Wow. So look at that.
Digital surface model.
Oh, cool.
So each pixel has a height associated with it.
Right. This is a height now,
Exactly.
or elevation. I guess you could use it for elevation too, huh? Could you?
Sorry?
Could you use it for elevation too in terrain? Oh, wow, that's pretty incredible.
So everything is georeferenced, and you can measure like each pixel, of course, has its XY position, anammetric, and you can also get its height. And the cool thing about this, there is like no in the true ortho, it's a true orthographic projection. It's not like a perspective, and you don't have any building needs, so you only see the roofs and around it. You don't have occlusions because of the building.
Right.
Like you would have in a classic aerial image.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, this is the aqueduct. But you only see it right from above. And
Right. Hey, there's people. There's people right there. Is that a person? Yeah, there's people.
Seems like it, yeah. And it's a bit challenging with some because they were moving, so there can be some artifacts when you reconstruct them.
Indeed, yeah.
Yeah, the only hint that there's like a somewhat taller object there is the shadow.
Right, yeah, the shadow.
So what are you studying?
Geoscience. I'm a geoscience major. I should be graduating next year. Probably in June or something. But I live a nomadic lifestyle, and I do my college homework online, and I just take myself on field trips and prospect land and drive around and make maps. Yeah, that's why I'm here. So I'm actually living in Gunnison, Colorado right now. So I drove over here from Colorado, and
It's a bit of a drive, right?
It was a bit of a drive, and I definitely ended up driving longer than I thought I was going to because of the fires in Utah. There was about 1,300 acres on fire, and I had to take the most southern route and then go in from Lake Havasu. But yeah, it was pretty. It was a long drive. It was about 16 hours, 17 hours.
I'm not used to those kind of distances.
Yeah, I know, driving it too, right? I mean, in Europe, you could just take the train and you could be in like 8 different countries in a day on a train. Which,
Maybe.
okay, exaggerated, 3, 4.
It's a bit of a challenge to cross countries. Like they're
Is
not
it?
very well integrated, like in the train domain at least.
So, all those things other people told me about was lies then.
You can get around for sure, but it's not. Sometimes there's like you have to get different tickets to go from one country to another.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, that kind of makes sense though.
From Germany to Italy to France.
Will you need your passport? Oh, you don't need your passport though. Is that just an American thing? We just need a passport to go to other countries?
I mean, within Europe, you don't need it. You go outside of course and you need it. So there's just this economic cooperation area. I mean, the Schengen space, if you heard about that, where you don't even need, like they don't control anything, basically. Just you don't even need your ID. Well, you need it because the airline would check for it, but there wouldn't be any border officer.
I see. I'm going to go ahead and get on with this conference and go check out some other places. Thanks for all the information, man. This is really great. Florin? Florin. Thank you very much, Florin. Chad.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you too. Appreciate all the info.
Good luck with your studies.
Thank you.
Hopefully you follow something.
I will need, yeah, I know, hopefully I do, right? There's so much to do with mapping, you know, it's hard to choose the niche of what type of maps to make, you
This is
know?
pretty neat because it's like very visual and it
Yes,
it
exactly.
almost feels like you can go places without actually.
Yeah, it really does, you know, it's you can simulate so much realism with it, you know, without having to be there. It's really incredible. All right. Take care, Florin.